Hello, I'm Michael. Thank you for checking out the Kickstarter campaign for the Angry Baker Company. I just wanted to briefly describe what this project is all about. I certainly urge you to go through the website and look at all the different sections of the Angry Baker Company, and you'll get a great idea of what we're trying to accomplish through gourmet baked goods. This is not a fancy video, as you can readily see. There's no fancy scenery, no fancy music, no script. I'm just speaking from the heart, and hopefully I'll be able to convey the greater and bigger message that the Angry Baker Company is all about. Life brings challenges to people, and sometimes when they least expect it, some less serious than others, but some real serious. And the worst thing that occurs is the individual facing these challenges often feels alone or abandoned, even by their friends and family. I don't believe it's consciously being done, but we live in a very fast-paced world. People are busy. They are really busy. And there's just not a lot of time for others. And the Angry Baker Company is coming along to try to create an impetus, a springboard through the giving of our great gourmet products to do a little bit more, or actually to do a lot more. So in the best circumstance, an individual who is facing a challenge will receive a gift tin of cookies, for example, from somebody, a friend, a family member, it doesn't really matter who. And that is a way of demonstrating that the individual facing the challenge isn't alone, that there are people who think about them, people who care about them enough to order something for them, to include one of our many inspirational messages, and really just to help lift the spirits. But we understand that that's only going to be temporary. What we're trying to accomplish is through that act, the individual sending these gifts becomes a little bit more cognizant that more needs to be done. So, for example, an individual who has faced a job loss, it'd be real nice if somebody sent them a tin of cookies or a box of cupcakes to say, hang in there. You'll be okay. We're thinking about you. But it's more than that. It's also, how about send me your resume? And when you get that resume, it's more than just sending it to 100 people on an email list, but it's actually doing something with that resume and bringing it to an individual who you might know and really help. There's no guarantee that any of this will actually work, but the idea to take that next step where you are doing something meaningful to help that person get over one of the challenges or crises that that individual is facing is the goal of the Angry Baker. And somebody had asked me, why is the Angry Baker so angry? And the truth is, he's not really angry as much as he is disappointed. Disappointed that people sort of get caught up in their own world, and while often well-intentioned, just don't carry through, don't go through the next step. And I'm hoping that through the Angry Baker Company, through the sending of the gifts, through the Angry Baker Challenge, which I hope you read about on the website, through these methods, the extra step, the more important step, can be taken to really help people through some serious and unexpected challenges in their life. So I urge you again to go through the website, read all about what we're trying to do, and hopefully you'll feel inspired enough to back the program. And if you don't, at least inspired enough to take that next step when presented to you to make a meaningful difference in somebody's life who is going through some difficult times. And as we say here at the Angry Baker Company, hopefully we can start changing the lives of people in a meaningful way one bite at a time. And I thank you for watching, and